Hey guys, it's Brianna Maddox here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a plan with me for August. I am so excited for this theme. I thought it would be kind of fun to show you guys how I set up my journal. I am going for a space theme this month, so I'm so excited about it. Sorry y'all, I was choking for a second. But right now I'm just drawing out in pencil the little banner for the month, and then you'll see me add some little designs. Right now I'm drawing some clouds because, like I said, this is going to be kind of like a space theme, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. Also, side note, I apologize right now for the angle of this video. This is obviously the first time I've ever done one of these, so it was kind of hard to set up my camera at a good angle because I honestly didn't know if my tripod still worked. I honestly thought it was broken, but I mean, it held my camera perfectly fine. But right now you can just see I'm starting to create the banner. I was using those Crayola markers. I have just a regular marker right now, but I was using the fine tip. And now I'm going to be doing some watercolor with those Tombow dual brush pens. I saw a Bookstagrammer post this way, and it's just so much fun, and you're going to see me mess up very quickly. I wasn't thinking, and it started to bleed everywhere, and it just started to make a mess, but honestly, overall, I really like how it turned out despite all the bleeding. I did go back later and fix it because you can tell on the banner where the black started to bleed, but I went back and fixed it, and no big deal. So on the page to the left, this is like my little quote page. I've recently noticed that I do like to set up my journals this way. As you can tell, obviously I forgot to point this out, but my reading journal this year is not a bullet journal. It's actually just a regular lined notebook, and I am honestly lazy. I did not want to have to buy a completely new journal when this journal works perfectly fine. If I do continue to journal next year, I'm definitely gonna use a bullet journal with the dotted pages. I definitely prefer them, but I just want to make it easier and just finish out the year with this notebook. That way it's all in one place. But I found this really cute quote when I was trying to find a space themed quote, if that even makes sense. I don't know. But I'm doing some more watercolor because I really do like how they turn out. That one turned out very vibrant, which was kind of my intent. So I'm just gonna, I know I got a little bit smarter putting down the washcloth ahead of time, but it's definitely kind of messy. It's not perfect, but I guess that's kind of the point. So I'm going back and fixing all those lines that were bleeding. Now I'm going back and just adding more detail to the title page and the quote page. So you can see me off to the side just a second ago. I had some inspiration that I pulled from Pinterest. So I saved a bunch of different layouts that I could use as inspiration. So you saw me just a second ago flipping through my phone. But right now I'm just adding a quick little monthly overview of when the days of the week fall on the month, if I'm even making sense at all. Y'all know what I mean. But yeah. as I'm coloring in all these little space themed objects, you're going to see me pull out several different pens. If I can find a link, I will definitely put them all in the description for y'all, but I'm just using a variety of different pens that I have. Next, I am going to set up it's like a day's read and kind of the time length. I've definitely noticed I do like to track how much I'm reading each day, so this is going to be that page. So you're probably wondering why I was drawing all those lines. It's kind of like a little hanging, I guess the easiest way to describe it is like a mobile, in like a nursery. This is just gonna have like different space themed objects, and each day you'll see me create a key at the very bottom, but that just means I'm gonna color code it based off of how much I'm reading each day. Whether I read, 2 hours a day or 6 hours a day, I don't know, I'm just throwing those out. But I really wanted to keep towards this cute little space theme, and I saw on Pinterest this cute little, I think they used it as a mood tracker, which I thought was super cute. I thought I could definitely use it as a, time spent reading key, I guess. I really don't know how to describe it. So now you're seeing me pull out all the different pens I have to make the key. I kind of tried to keep to those 3 colors I picked out doing the watercolors, so those pink, purple, and blue. So I was just doing different shades of those, and so each day I'll go in and color code them based off of how much I read that day. One of the things that I did during quarantine was teach myself how to do modern calligraphy. There was a lot of things that I did over quarantine. I feel like I picked it up pretty quickly, but it's definitely challenging being left-handed, which I noticed very quickly. It does make it hard, but I really like my style of calligraphy. But now you can see me, I'm starting to set up what they call Dutch doors. I seriously think this is one of the coolest little things to create. I did it in July, and I think it's so much fun to set up. So now I'm just adding some washi tape to give it kind of a fun little element. But these are my pages that I use weekly. I use this app called Bookly, and it's just kind of a little reading app to track how much you actually read during the day. The only downside to it is if you want it to be very accurate, you do have to have, whatever device you're going to use it on. I have it on my phone. So as soon as I start reading, at night, during the day, whatever, I have to have the book inputted. It's pretty simple, honestly. But as soon as you start reading, you have to hit start reading, and then you just start reading. And so it keeps track pretty accurately how fast you're reading, how slow you're reading. So as soon as you finish reading, you finish the book or you're just done reading for that time, you do have to be pretty quick about, opening your device and hitting stop reading and track just how many pages you read during that time. But it definitely helps. It's very interesting to see how much I read and how fast. But it's really cool. So right now I just had some construction paper, those black pieces. It's just regular construction paper, nothing fancy. I really like the style of tearing it apart. It just kind of creates that like messy look. I don't know what it is, but I really like it. It's fun. But I am using right now a metallic pen. I am obsessed. My best friend Monica got these for my birthday. They are so cool. I love them. I definitely think they work best on black paper because they show up better, if that makes sense. But I'm just writing down all the different things that it can track on the app. I'm a very stat kind of person. I'm a nerd. I really like to track all that kind of stuff. We'll see if it continues once the school year starts and everything. I don't know how accurate it's going to be, just because, I've had a lot of time to myself during quarantine. So I had the time to really focus on reading, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm kind of jumbling my words at this point. I'm just going back in with a metallic pen to create those lines, at least to make it somewhat, organized. That way I kind of know where exactly each little prompt fits. But I'll go in each week and fill those out with whatever the stats happen to be. Just going in and adding cute little details. I didn't really do a whole lot to these pages. It's mostly just kind of I'm totally blanking on the word at the moment, but there's really no special element to it. Usually I do like to reserve a spot to put my favorite book of the month, and put a little quote there. I think it's just a fun little spot. That page is going to be for the Summer Fling Readathon, which is all throughout August. I am so excited to be a little co-host of it. I will be putting up my TBR very soon. I just haven't had the time to really look at it. But this page that I'm creating right now is my book haul. I have definitely noticed I definitely need a place to track all the books I've been buying recently. I'm usually pretty good about not buying books, but just like everybody else, I have been buying way more books than honestly I need. Let's be honest. But you can see me drawing different constellations. I am a Taurus overall. I also, during quarantine, did my birth chart and figure out my rising and I'm totally blanking at the moment. I have not had enough caffeine. But I was just drawing all my different constellations. I can't talk, y'all. I just thought that would be kind of fun. That was kind of my intent with this spread. That was the one thing I had to have. And I thought it'd be kind of fun to put it in the book haul because it's just kind of random. So I'm going to go back in and do more watercolor. I'm definitely going more crazy with this one. I'm just adding a ton of colors. This was kind of experimentation to see what kind of markers would actually work for watercolor. So it's going to take me several tries to get it the way I want it to, and of course it doesn't turn out the way I'd hoped. Some of the markers did what I wanted it to. Some of them just made like a weird marking. I don't know. You're going to see me in a second do a flip through of everything. So this is kind of what it looks like. I know it's not super exciting. But I hopefully will do a flip through very soon if y'all are interested in that. But I am just kind of showing you guys how I decorated it. Nothing super fancy. But yeah. So like I said, I will put all the materials I use in the description. It will be Amazon links. These are affiliate links, but I only receive a teeny tiny commission from it. but whatever materials I can find that are on Amazon or that I can just find in general, I definitely will put them in the description for y'all. I don't know if that's something y'all will need, but I'll do it anyway. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Definitely let me know if this is something you want me to continue to do with you guys. I really do like doing bullet journal spreads. It's so much fun. I already bought another notebook for another project that I want to do. I'm very crazy when it comes to journaling. It's a lot of fun. But let me know if you guys enjoyed this. I hope you're having a good day. I will see you guys soon.